Hello everyone, it's me, E63, and I'm here to give my overall thoughts of what I thought about both Day 1 and Day 2 of the Nintendo Switch 2's Treehouse events. So I'm only going to focus on the games that I'm overall mostly excited for, Mario Kart World, I know they're not young, but I'm also excited for the, Kirby Air Riders 2, and the new Hyrule Warriors, and of course the new Form software game. But I want to focus on just the stuff that I'm familiar with, Mario and Donkey Kong, and yeah, the platformers and racing. So anyways, let's go ahead. So overall, the Mario Kart World definitely looks really good. I basically just really like how this is basically just as you can see from my comment right here, how it's just like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but just now Mario Kart Edition. And that's another reason why I'm excited, because I always wanted some kind of big, huge, open, like, world racing game where you can basically, and stuff. The reason why I have the volume muted is because I think the volume is a bit too loud, and I want you guys to hear my thoughts. So yeah, I just like how this is like one big, huge open world track. No, there's still linear tracks, which I believe this is I think the linear track and stuff, from the previous Mario Kart games, but this, I believe, is the more open world and stuff. And also, if you remember that thing where you could be able to, find each other and do some hide and seek and stuff, that's also what I like. I also did like those power-ups, like they transform the characters. I believe they probably took inspiration from Mario Wonder, and that's what makes me more excited. So, we have an open world like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom or Bowser's Fury. We have those Wonder Flower gimmicks, and I assume this was inspired by Super Mario Bros. Wonder because it has that same, cartoony, weird art style to it. And now with Mario Kart, all these things combined, I think I'm very excited for this game. Now, yes, the 80 price dollar is very bad, and yeah, I really don't agree with Nintendo with that one. However, I will accept with this game, honestly, because this game has me the most excited, and I'm going to be buying this at full price. I think this should just go back to being $60 and stuff, not $50, because there's a lot of new content. And this is a fresh new, Mario Kart game after 10, 11 years and stuff. But yeah, 80 price is definitely not good, if you ask me and stuff. But I will make an exception for this game. Now, the next game that was Mario Kart World. Now it's time for the new 3D Donkey Kong. Of course, I never thought we would just get a new 3D Donkey Kong after the Nintendo 64. But here we are. Generally, I think this is made by the... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move the volume. Sorry about that. This is made by the same team, I believe, from Odyssey. And maybe that's why people call this Odyssey 2 and stuff. And yeah... But I'm definitely really excited. I'm really sad that this wasn't a new 3D Mario, but I will substitute this as a new 3D Mario. It definitely feels very Bowser's Fury, Odyssey, and Wonder with those, wacky things going on. And that's what I'm loving this. I think this is the Mario Wonder for Donkey Kong, if you ask me. Or maybe the Mario Odyssey for Donkey Kong. It could be a mix between both. And that's what I'm really excited for. And I'm loving his new design. It definitely feels a lot more personality. And definitely, you can feel he definitely feels like he's in this world, ready to get his bananas back. I don't know. King Roll isn't the villain here, so I don't know, what is he trying to get? Maybe bananas. And I definitely love the alive personality that he feels. It feels like Donkey Kong is just excited and stuff. And that's what we like and stuff. And yeah, and I'm really liking this world so far, so yeah. So, the 80 price dollar, again, like I said before, is horrible. But these two games, I will make it up for it. But for the new Kirby Air Riders game, because I haven't played the original, I only played like a bit of it, but I didn't really get that far. And Hyrule Warriors, the new game, or it's basically like Tears of the Kingdom, I think, prequel. I'm not accepting the $80 price on those two. I'm only gonna just buy just these two and stuff because I can make an exception because these games got me the most hype and stuff. But yeah, the 80 price is just definitely not good. Anyways, my overall final thoughts on the Nintendo Treehouse events. I think they were really good. They definitely helped me to get back hype for the Nintendo Switch 2 and everyone else after that $80 price tag and stuff, because this is going to be, I believe, either $400 or $500 or $600 because of certain, world politics. I don't know. Listen, I do not want to get involved. Please, no politics in the mention, otherwise your comment will be deleted. Please, no. But yeah. But listen, I'm still probably going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 because it does look amazing, and I definitely do like the dark and sleekness on it. And yeah, but I do admit maybe they should pull a Steam and maybe just drop the price. If there's ever a summer or winter sale Nintendo edition, they could drop the price. But yeah, but that's my Nintendo Switch 2 and also the Treehouse Direct. I'm excited. I don't like the prices, but the Treehouse were definitely good and definitely got me excited, especially Mario Kart World and the new Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm just gonna call it 3DDK because I don't know how to pronounce that. And yeah, well, anyways, guys, this is E63 saying goodbye and farewell. Those were my thoughts and stuff. And yeah. So yeah, I'm excited and ready for the Nintendo Switch 2, and yeah, this is E63 saying farewell.